for the Sportsman division, getting ready off of turn number 4. Looking for the green, up on the throttle, Giacomosi. Morrow take the green down into turn 1, and we have a cluster down the back straightaway. Here comes Sylvia right into the fight.
Down into 3 and 4 up front. Giacomosi holding his own, leading the way in that 0-2.
Balmain slides up the racetrack, locks up with the 8 of Serydynski. They separate.
Contact there as they both skate away. They continue green down into 3 and 4. Your leader, Giacomosi, leads the way over Cody Morrow on the outside off 4.
3 wide action for third with the 57 down to the inside. 3 wide a little further back as they come off the corner. The 04 of Axon down to the inside. The 54 of Lambert backsliding on the outside as they come to 3 and 4.
Hedges has lost a couple of spots there in that number 21 machine. He's going to have to regroup, try to get that thing going back in the right direction. Adam Pettey up to the 3rd spot, battling for 2nd and more in turn 3.
Down through the corners they come, and things can change in a heartbeat. Adam Pettey down to the inside, takes over 2nd, looks for the lead down into turn number 1. Battling there, Morrow caught up top. Here comes Jeremy Lambert down on the inside looking for 3rd.
Jeremy Lambert right there in the fray as well, looking for more. He battles with Morrow on the outside. He gets around him, spot up for Jeremy Lambert down into turn 1.
They are stacked up 3 wide. Trouble Mitchell goes around off of turn number 2. Caution flag comes out. Mike Mitchell, who was running well inside the top 10, gets caught up, goes around off the corner, and we are slowed up for the first time. So that puts him in that final field. Pettey elects the inside lane. Off at turn number 4, watch for the green as Steve Bowden looks him over. Up on the throttle, here they come, and Pettey gets a great jump over Giacomosi. Lambert slides up into the 2 spot off at 2.
Jeremy Lambert right to the back bumper of Adam Pettey. They work down into 3 and 4. Your defending champion leading this race off turn 4 and across the stripe.
Clements problems as he slides up. Giacomosi up into the outside wall. Morrow trying to avoid. Caution flag right back out. Might have a good run tonight sitting in that 2nd spot on that last restart.
There is issues to that rear end.
Having a great run. Rob Kohler up into 5th. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Lambert, Jeremy on the outside with Pettey down low. They come off at turn number 2. They are wheel to wheel down into 3. Kohler 3 wide for 3rd down on the inside.
How about that? 3 wide over off turn 4. Up front, Adam Pettey goes to the lead. Lambert going to try a crossover move down into turn number 1.
Pettey slams the door and slams it hard down through the corners. They come down the back straightaway. Clements up inside the top 5. Colby Lambert, who had slid back a while ago, has worked himself back up into 6, down into turn 1.
Issues for one of our playoff drivers, the 12, Doug Benoit, going pit side there. 7 laps into this one. The 12 has went pit side out front. Adam Pettey leads the way, single file across the stripe.
Top 3, nose to tail. Rob Kohler taking a look down to the inside of Jeremy Lambert. Has to settle it in back behind as they come off the corner. Meanwhile, a little further back, the 05, 04 going at it. Axon down to the inside of Brightman down into turn 3.
Down to the inside, Axon squeezed down off turn 4. They continue to battle across the stripe. Up front, top 6 still running single file. Hedges runs 4th, Kohler 3rd. Clements runs 5th as they work in turn 3.
Colby Lambert 6th on the grid as they come across the stripe. Right now your playoff cars are 1st, 2nd, 6th, and outside the top 10. Look at the 3 wide battle between Wood, Serydynski, and Tripp as they come off at turn number 2.
Off turn 4 now, Adam Pettey still navigating out front. Kohler all over the back bumper of Jeremy Lambert as they work down into turn 1.
Knocking on the back doors, they come down the back straightaway. Colby Lambert all over the back bumper of the 99 of Clements. They come down into turns 3 and 4. Clements working the inside. Lambert not able to get a run as one car slideways to the grass. That is Cody Morrow. He stays throttle down. We stay green.
Nick Brightman had his hands full off turn 4 as well. He held on to it in the 0-5, and he continues to work across the stripe, holding on to position there. 12 laps on the board.
12 laps up on the board. Halfway this time by Adam Pettey in control. Jeremy Lambert sits 2nd. Hard pressure from Rob Kohler in 3rd. Hedges 4th. 5th is Clements. Colby Lambert 6th. Axon 7th. It's a ways back to 8th. Brightman sits there. A lot of pressure from Tripp, and now Lincoln in that spot. Caution flag is out. Healy trying to get back to the pit area. He couldn't get up the tunnel. And just as the caution came out, he got it refired and throttled up.
10 laps.
15 laps up on the board. 11 remain. Pettey brings him off at turn number 4, jumps up on the throttle as a green flag unfurls. We're back underway.
Robbie Kohler giving the leader Pettey a push down into 1 and 2. Here comes Lambert on the outside into 3 and 4.
Jeremy Lambert trying to get a run to the outside. Off the corner they come, but Pettey is strong. Sits across the stripe, settles in at the top of the leaderboard. Here comes Kohler down the inside. Smoke, heavy smoke from Brightman as he goes around the 2 of Lincoln getting involved and slowed right back up.
The smoke coming from Lincoln there, and I think Brightman was just unfortunately along for the ride on that one as Sam Lincoln had something go wrong in that number 2 machine as he's going to limp it along in turn 3 pit side there, but he did collect Brightman there on whatever incident that happened with the 2.
Yeah, something broken in the front end. Looks like he may have a tire that's gone down, but may need some assistance. Nope, gets it refired and will drive it pit side.
So 15 on the board now, 10.
As the Bristol Toyota Pace truck pulls down to the center of the infield, and we are ready to go for 10 more laps. Looking for the green off the corner. Pettey winding it up as they come off. Here they come. Green flag back out. We're underway. And down into 1 they go. The 16 is Sylvia. Slow on the start. Drops to the bottom. He's going to try to limp that car back to the pit area.
Sylvia with issues as he works off turn 2. Up front, Adam Pettey leading the way as he's got a rear view mirror full of Robbie Kohler and Jeremy Lambert on the outside, falling back just a bit. Kohler up to the 2nd spot.
Kohler down to the bottom, looking for the lead. Down on the inside he goes. Pettey up top. Kohler down low. Bounces off him on the inside. They come off the corner with Jeremy Lambert taking a look down to the inside. Here comes Colby Lambert.
Kohler all over the door of Adam Pettey. Continues to work him. Pettey starting to get away from Kohler there as well. Jeremy Lambert right there. Contact between Lambert and Kohler.
Lambert hangs on down to the inside as they come down the front straightaway. They are beating and banging up at the top of the field. They come off at 2. Caution flag is out. I'm going to believe for either fluid or debris. Pettey and now Kohler on the outside. Rob has been fast. They get ready to roll it off of 4. Pettey starts to wind it up. Green flag unfurls. We're back underway. And down into 1 they go. Kohler works the top side off at turn number 2, looks for the lead down in 3, gets a nose advantage.
Kohler looking for the lead. Here comes Pettey battling back on the inside as they come off 4 and across the stripe. Give the advantage to Kohler that time as he works the outside line down into 1 and 2.
Kohler sets the pace across the stripe and leads it by a half a car length down into turn number 3. Pettey hangs tight down on the inside, battling back off of 4, but again, it is the 25 of Kohler out front. Here they come off at 2, though. Different story. Pettey back down on the inside. Edges out ahead of Kohler down into 3.
The battle continues off turn 4. 4 laps to go at the stripe. Adam Pettey back to the lead. Kohler right there in tow to his back bumper.
Off the corner they come, nose to tail. Jeremy Lambert now looking to the inside. Kohler shuts the door. Battle for 4th, side by side. Colby Lambert down on the inside of the 21 of Hedges. They come together just a little bit off the corner. Hard racing there as Lambert now sits 4th on the field.
Down into 3 and 4. Coming to the twin sticks here. 2 more laps to go. Adam Pettey looking to go back to back here. In the last 2 races, Adam Pettey leads the way off turn 2.
Off the corner they come with a 2-car length advantage over Kohler. 3 and 4. White flag in the air. Adam Pettey in control across the stripe. Kohler settles in for 2nd, down into 1.
1 and 2 for the final time. Adam Pettey works down the backstretch into 3 and 4 one last time.
Checkered flag is in the air. Adam Pettey goes back to back and opens up the Sunoco chase for the Cup in victory lane. 2nd place going to the 25 of Kohler. Jeremy Lambert finishing 3rd. 4th going to Colby Lambert with Josh Hedges rounding out the top 5.
6th went to Albie Clements. 7th to Cody Tripp. 8th to Steve Axon. 9th was Nick Brightman. 10th was Crystal Serydynski. 11th was Nick Wood. 12th was Cody Morrow. 13th, John Burcham. 14th, Charlie Gardino. 15th, Jamie Robbins. 16th, Tony Oliveira. 17th, Sam Lincoln.
Race up front, a lot of competition, a lot of hard racing, if you want to say.
It was. I mean, it was hard racing to an extent, but, you know, like me and Tim were just talking about, you have guys that haven't ran all year, and they come out and they want to run the last 3 races to get their number, and they beat the shit out of you. I mean, it ain't right.
It's got to feel real good coming home with a 3rd place finish, 2nd in the points for the breakdown, so a good night there.
Yeah, good night. I had a tight car throughout the feature, kind of opposite of what it was in the practice, but, you know, we still finished on the podium, so I'll take that.
I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, my mom, my dad, fiance, Braylon, my kids, Punky Melberg, he couldn't make it tonight, Richie Helga, After Hours Fabrication, Nana, Colby, Trent, everybody.
Great run. Great 3rd place finish, Jeremy Lambert. We don't see you much, and when we do see you, you have a fast race car. You don't have the luck tonight. Was that close?
Yeah, it was very close. They kept coming over the radio saying I was rough riding. I didn't mean to rough ride anybody. You know what I mean? I was just trying to race hard. That's all.
It's got to feel real good. A good quality run coming home 2nd tonight.
Oh, man, what a relief. I'll tell you, I'm so nervous. You know, you're nervous coming in, and, you know, you just hope for the best results, Kev, you know, so.
Well, you had the lead for a couple of laps there towards the end. What happened?
That dude, the 57 rolled up into me. I mean, I was giving them all the room, but, you know, it is what it is. It's all good. So it's all good. I'm just glad we're in one piece. You know, we did it. You know, we did a good job and stuff, so.
Well, I know you got some people you want to thank.
First and foremost, I want to thank my brother Craig Hassel. I want to thank Tommy, my wife Anna, my son Anthony, Gears, Rears, and Transmissions, Trout Racing, Joe's Tree Service, the #1 kid in tree service, M&M Ski. So, and that's about it, boss. That's it.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Great run for 2nd. Hard 25 laps out there.
Yeah, that was tough. Car was flying at first. I don't know what happened to the motor. It just started skipping and farting, and we were holding on with everything we had. So that's why I just brought it right in the pits before it blew oil all over the track. But yeah, I wasn't liking those cautions with my motor skipping and farting, and I was just hoping it made it. It felt like it was going to come apart every lap, but luckily we made it, and we're here.
Well, I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, my Uncle Dean, Mike, Gigi, everyone that helps in the pits, my dad, Bryan Hill Farms, Cape Cod Aggregates. I'm sure I'm forgetting some people, but yeah, a little flustered for sure. These guys were going good. Car was handling great, just no motor. I held that thing to the floor almost all the way around the track, just spitting and farting.
Congratulations. Max points tonight. How about a round of applause for our top 3?